Hey guys, welcome to watching your first video of 2013. I want to welcome Miranda, Janet, Mark, Maria, Abby, and Uriel into this class. Alright, so go ahead and label your notes. 6.1, Law of Cosines. Okay? Basically, Law of Cosines is a pretty cool formula. You don't have to, it can be on any type of triangle. Doesn't have to be a right triangle. On any type. Okay, not necessarily a right triangle. And it's very similar to Pythagorean theorem. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is to draw a triangle. So in triangle A, B, and C, we're just going to label our sides, or on our sides, our angles. And you should know that side length A is opposite angle A. So there's my A, here's my B, and my lowercase c. Okay, so in example 1, we're just, I shouldn't do an example yet. What I'm going to do is tell you what the formula is. So you got a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cosine of a. And you're probably like, holy moly, that looks crazy. But it's really not. It's just all algebra with a little bit of trig, cosine. Okay? So there's actually 3 variations of this, but they, what you'll notice once I write these all down, they look very similar. And then c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of c. Okay, so what you probably notice, or hopefully you will notice, is that whatever side length you're looking for, you're taking the cosine of that angle. Okay? So that's mainly what you have to see. So no, you don't have to have these memorized, all 3 of them. You need to at least have 1 memorized, but they're all just variations of each other. Okay? So, moving on to example 1. Okay? So, in triangle A, B, C, C is equal to 7, B is equal to 5, and angle A is 39 degrees. Okay? Find angle A. Not angle A, side A. So some of y'all are probably like, well, just use Pythagorean theorem. We don't know it's a right triangle, and it's more than likely not. So no, we cannot use our Pythagorean theorem. What you have to do is we're going to draw a triangle, label all our sides. Okay, so A, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 7, and angle A is 39. Okay? Now, if you're looking at our formulas, I would suggest solving the first equation. So you got a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared, b is c cosine of a. So now we're just going to plug in what we know. Okay, we know b is 5, c is 7, 5 times 7. So you got to square them. Times cosine of 39 degrees. Okay? So go ahead and work through that problem for me. This is all Algebra 1, except for the cosine part. Make sure your mode is in degrees, because we're working with degrees right now. Okay? So you should have a squared equals 74 minus 70 cosine of 39. Okay? Nice thing about this problem, to solve for a, you're just going to plug in your calculator. You do the square root of 74 minus 70 times cosine of 39 and you should get 4.4. Okay? Let me give you another problem. I'm going to give you, and I want you to pause the equation, or pause my video, so you can work it through yourself. Okay, so in triangle ABC, B is 4, C is 5, angle A is 51 degrees. Find A. Okay, go ahead and press pause and work through the problem. Okay, if you think you got the right answer, you should have gotten 4.0 as your answer. Okay? Let me give you one more problem. Okay? So, in triangle XYZ, X is 3, Y is 7, Z is 9. Find angle Z. Okay, so let's draw a picture. X, Y, Z. Z is 9. Y is 7. And they want us to find this angle. Okay? So, because they want us to find angle Z, that means I'm going to use the formula Z squared, so the side length squared, equals Y squared plus X squared minus 2 times the two variables you just are going to square, so Y is X, cosine angle Z. Okay? Notice, whatever you take the cosine of is the angle that you're trying to solve for. Okay, so now we're just going to plug in the numbers we know. Okay? So again, you're just going to keep on solving. 2 times 7 times 3 is 42. Okay, so now it's just algebra from here on out, okay, to the last step. We're trying to solve for Z. So first thing, you're going to combine these. Gives you 58. So basically you're going to subtract by 58 on both sides first. Okay? So you get 23 is equal to negative 42 cosine of Z. Okay? Next step, negative 42 is being multiplied by cosine, so to get rid of it, we are going to divide by negative 42. Okay, so just like in that problem we did in class today, the building trusses number 1, a lot of y'all apparently forgot a lot what we did last semester to get rid of cosine. And in the case of today's problem, it was tangent. To get rid of cosine, you have to take the inverse cosine. So those cancel out. So angle Z, I should probably have that there. Angle Z is equal to the inverse cosine of negative 23 divided by 42. You're just going to plug that straight into your calculator. Just like that. Again, make sure your mode is in degrees. And you get Z is equal to 123.2 degrees. And that is it. See y'all tomorrow.